time. But again, that's very reminiscent of the Pontiacs, the Tempest. Had that same kind of body style back in '62-3.
Yeah, I think it was a '65 Tempest years ago.
You know how that whole back end wraps around the side?
Mm-hmm.
That was aluminum V8, wasn't it? They had the aluminum V8 in that car.
I didn't notice.
Stick shift.
Zip right around that baby, though. Huh?
Mm-hmm. It was a nice handling car.
Ooh.
Ah.
39?
Yeah, 1939, limited 90.
90 series, right. That's the one with a big wheelbase like the Cadillac. Pretty much the same as the Cadillac, except for the straight 8.
This is J.C. Knapp out of, I'm not sure where he's out of. Kearney, somewhere.
Nebraska.
Oh, Nebraska, that's it.
Now that was interesting in
Oh, look at
59
this.
when they went to that treatment of the fins. When
Now look at the tinted glass. Got blue tinted glass.
Yeah.
And what's interesting, we're going to see a series of these, and I was checking with my Buick sources on this, and there's very little difference from in a couple of these different models, so we'll see them. But I mean, look at the two-tone paint on that. I mean, that is just incredible. I mean, I don't know if that was a standard or, I mean, an optional kind of paint at that point.
you could get
But-
the two-tone paint broken that way standard
Yeah.
like that. Uh-huh.
I mean, that thing looks like it's ready to fly.
Mm-hmm.
59 Electra.
And I think the next,
Ah,
say the next one.
this is the 27 Model 24 Roadster.
Look at the golf bag door open on the
Yeah.
back there.
Yeah.
Storage.
Is that what they called it, a golf bag door?
That was that was for golf clubs. That's what.
Oh,
it was
was that what it was
for?
for?
They'd go right
Did that
ahead
go
of
right through the other side?
Right. Well, we can go out through the other side. You hope the clubs didn't go out the other side.
Well, yeah, but I meant having a door on the other
the
side.
balls would go out the other side.
Now this
Okay.
is Randy Durker from Edmond, Oklahoma.
Wooden wheels.
Yeah.
Artillery.
Again, to be able to see Buicks in that era, we're
Yeah.
so used to seeing Fords, a few Chevrolets thrown in, but to be able to have a Buick in there is really, really pretty cool.
Look at the way the steering wheel was, and that was original on those, but look at the grips, the wood grips on that steering wheel.
And the size of that steering wheel. That's a real tiny interior right there.
Yeah, you're next to the passenger there, shoulder to shoulder in that car.
I would say.
Another 59.
59 LeSabre convertible.
Now, look at the difference
This is
between this,
Ray Webster.
the Electra versus the LeSabre, and there really is very little difference. It has some subtle trim things, apparently, but when I looked at them and said, gee, they look like the same model.
With different
the
wheelbase.
front
Yeah, they
look
are different
The hood-
wheelbase.
yeah,
Yeah.
the hood came down on this one instead of, kind of going, it wasn't as flat on this one as the other.
And a convertible, no less. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just
I'd like to
amazing.
see that car with the top down. That'd be,
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
neat?
yeah.
Yeah,
But
that
they have
is
to
cool.
show it with the top up.
Well, typically most shows are done that way. Yeah.
ACA, the tops have to be up for judging.
Yeah.
This car is out of California. Look at that. That's nice.
Great interior.
Nice instrument treatment, instruments you can see right there, easy to read.
Ah,
That's pretty.
okay. Now we jumped around here on something. What have I got here?
Convertible.
That
Well,
last
that's
one was the Electra.
53 or 54?
This is Skylark. Look at the cut down doors. See?
Ah, 53 Skylark.
There you go.
That's what
Cut down
it is.
doors.
Okay.
There you go.
That was introduced along with the old Fiesta and the Cadillac Eldorado, all the same year with the cut down doors like that. Very few built.
And really fabulous lines. Wait till you see this next one too. I think that's going to be, in terms of the back end of this car.
This is John Garrett out of Watkins, Colorado. Now, I noticed this is inside,
Right, so this was inside the hotel.
so they actually have...
Was this one the 54?
Painted red.
The 50...
That's another Skylark.
Yeah, look at that, look at that.
54.
That's a special model Skylark.
Yeah. Tapers right back into the bumperettes in the back. Fabulous. Red interior, look at the yellow trim with it. For its day, that was one heck of a car.
Now, this is Norm Kilmer out of Broomfield, Colorado.
Wagon.
It's another one of these Caballeros,
Yeah, 57 Caballero wagon.
estate wagon.
That's very cool.
I think you had the ribbing on the outside and the inside of the top. Like that. Went across on the inside.
Look at that.
And really, you know, that early on, there wasn't that many station wagons that would have been, you know, that popular. I mean, station wagons. were
Check
just
this
starting to
out.
come out. Here we go.
58 Roadmaster ambulance. Frank Lyle out of Colorado Springs.
Oh, that's a
Look at that.
And the thing that amazes me is that they made ambulances out of Roadmasters.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they didn't basically de-trim it. I mean, it still has all
Yeah.
the bells and whistles
The
on
chrome, the trim, everything, right?
Most of them were
Look at
Cadillacs,
this.
but they did make them on Pontiacs and Buicks. And Gary Felker, that you had on last week, had an ambulance company back in those years named
Did he?
Cadillacs like that. He could tell you a lot about those,
it. That's one of the judges, right?
I was gonna say, got everything but a dead body. And that stuff
Look
started to
at
come
that.
back.
Look at that lineup, huh? That is gorgeous.
It's like a 59 Buick dealer.
Yeah, doesn't it though? Very much so. Really interesting.
Beautiful. All brought to you in part by Keels and Wheels.
That guy?
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Well, that was better this week, Gus. Still need a little work on it, though. Okay. Next time we're going to clear the studio when we do our clips. You know?
Yeah.
We have a rowdy audience tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
The live studio audience?
The live
Live
studio
studio.
audience.
Yes. You think
Yes.
Jay Leno's got an
Incidentally,
audience?
folks, if you want to come in and see what really happens, because I'll tell you, what we do when we're on camera is one thing. What happens here, other than that, we can't even talk about.
We have to card you on the way in.
We do. You know what?
It's a
This is-
challenge.
This is no different than a car show.
Oh, yeah.
We're just having fun.
Yeah.
If you went to a car show, you'd be walking through the cars going, wow, look at this, look at the chrome on that, look at the, you know, you'd be saying the same things walking around the cars as you do here. And that's what we try to do. Bring them a little car show.
Except you
On
don't
a
have people
Wednesday
making gestures at you while you're trying to do a
I
TV
know,
show.
I know.
Certain
It's, you
kinds
know,
of
well,
gestures,
hey,
yeah.
what can I tell you? Hey, you're married to her. We're going to take a little break here. Hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Junior's Trim Shop in Venice. Our award-winning interiors have been applauded locally and nationally. Junior's will repair or replace seat covers, carpet, door panels, and both vinyl and convertible tops. Our experts have more than 40 years of experience and specialize in original, antique, and custom automobiles, boats, and aircraft. For quality craftsmanship at a reasonable price, call Junior's today. 493-1840. That's 493-1840.
Now that was fun stuff.
Friendship Hearing Aid Centers with offices in Venice, Inglewood, and now Sarasota offer free comprehensive hearing tests and video ear inspection. Friendship Hearing offers the best guaranteed prices on top quality hearing aids. 100% digital hearing aids programmable by the computer start at only $8.99. Friendship Hearing is where service, quality, and price come together. Friendship Hearing Aid of Venice, Inglewood, and Sarasota, serving the Gulf Coast since 1992.